Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Taz, and today I'm going to cover 5 PC games you should not skip. Also, before we get started, I've either completed most of these games, or I'm working on completing them. Not only that, this isn't a ranking list. It doesn't matter what's at number 1, and it doesn't matter what's at number 5. All I'm trying to do is get these games some exposure, and hopefully maybe find you a new favorite game to play. So, let's get into what they are. At number 1, we have Undermine. Released in August of 2020, developed and published by Thorium, it's rated very positive on Steam with over 6,718 reviews in total. Of those reviews, 3,642 are marked very positive. Undermine is considered an action roguelike RPG with pixel graphics and infinite replayability. Each run will be different as you take your peasant deeper and deeper into the mines. There's a lot in this little game, from over 82 different enemies to encounter, not counting the bosses. There's also 116 relics, 68 potions, 20 blessings, 66 curses, 24 artifacts, and 13 familiars the player can collect. Not to mention all the secrets and hidden NPCs to find along the way. Currently, Undermine is listed on Steam at a price of $19.99. At number 2, we have Forgive Me, Father. Released October 26, 2021 to early access on Steam, and at the time of recording, its full release is slated for April 2022. Forgive Me, Father is developed by Byte Barrel and published by 1C Entertainment. Rated very positive on Steam with over 406 reviews, of which 326 were marked very positive. A fast-paced FPS with a huge dose of Lovecraftian goodies mixed in. Really though, this game is super fast-paced, beckoning back to the days of classic shooters such as Doom. The enemy variety and design are top-notch, in addition to each level feeling special. The game gives the players a wide variety of weapons as the game progresses. In early access, they also showed off the skill tree with some unlocks still being a work in progress. You can spend your upgrade points into weapons or special skills such as slowing enemies down or healing, just as examples. I for one can't wait for the full release. Also to note, the game in early access costs $19.99, and the devs stated once it left early access there would be a price increase. So now is the time to pick up this game. At number 3, we have Inscryption. I know I said this list had no order, but Inscryption was one of my favorite games of 2021. Also, to avoid spoilers of any kind, the footage you are seeing is from the latest content update called Casey's Mod. It's basically a challenge run based around the game. Released October 19th, 2021, developed by Daniel Mullins Games and published by Devolver Digital, this game is rated overwhelmingly positive with 59,408 reviews, of which 41,041 are very positive. I do have to note, normally I'm not a fan of deck building or card games, but this is something anyone can pick up and easily understand. This is more than a card game though. There are puzzles, numerous hidden things, and an extremely rich story to follow. This is one of those games you just have to experience, as once you've played it, you will wish you can wipe your memory and play it again. I won't say any more, because if I start really talking about this game, I won't stop. If you're going to try any game on this list, it should be this one. Inscryption is listed for $19.99 and goes on sale often. If you're really not sure about this game, a demo is also available to try. At number 4, we have Dysmantle. Released into early access November 16th, 2021, developed and published by 10 Tons Ltd, it's since had a full release. It has over 6,242 reviews, with 3,044 being very positive. Listed as an open world survival RPG game with crafting, one can definitely sink a lot of hours into this game. For starters, the map itself is absolutely huge. Like, it's going to take some time to get around, and that's because the developers wanted you to explore and find all the hidden secrets. Eventually, as you progress, fast travel becomes a thing, but only to certain locations. One thing to note about the map is all the different environments as well, from a cold region to a desert and even a jungle. You'll need to make sure your character has the proper gear to survive. The enemy variety is vast as well, and you'll even stumble across some bosses. I wanted to show some combat, but it's very limited because of how far I am in the story, so this is all I could get. There is so much one can do in this game, from solving puzzles to find treasure, dungeons, crafting, building. expanding the skill tree just to survive. At the end of the day, the story of Dysmantle is to survive and figure out what happened to the world since you came out of the bunker. It's currently listed on Steam for $19.99, and as an added bonus, at the time of recording, they are currently working on free content updates and 2 DLCs. At number 5, we have Struggling. Released August 27th, 2020, developed by Chasing Rat Games and published by Frontier Foundry with 266 reviews, making it a very positive game on Steam. Struggling is definitely the oddest game on the list. It's marketed as a funny, co-op, physics adventure game that can also be played solo. The player, or players, take control of a lab experiment that has escaped. Accidentally. It's essentially 2 arms fused together. If you are playing co-op, each player gets control of 1 arm, and you need to work together to make it through the levels. Also, some reviews state it can't be online co-op, but it can with Steam Remote Play. If you are playing alone, the player gets control of both arms, but it's just as challenging. Along the way, you'll get new abilities to help you progress through each level. It's really hard to put this game into words because the level designs are fun and challenging, while some are just over the top and make you scratch your head. There are some very unique boss fights. One in particular had me laughing so hard I couldn't focus on the fight at hand. Like I said, Struggling is the odd bunch on the list here, but underneath all the meta humor, goofiness, and over-the-top levels, there's a solid story and game here anyone can enjoy. It's currently listed on Steam for $14.99, and if you aren't sure about it, there is also a demo to try. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I truly do appreciate it. Hopefully, I found you a new favorite game on Steam. If you want to stay up to date with my channel, be sure to click and subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, and comment down below if you are interested in any of these games. You can also find me live on Twitch at Igotztats. I will link that down in the description below. And until the next game, thank you for watching.